President Obama kicking off his big jobs summit at the White House in the next hour. Host of the nation's top CEOs are there, including Google's Eric Schmidt and Boeing's CEO. Republicans also hosting their own economic roundtable today, and Congressman Mike Pence of Indiana attended that meeting. He joins us now. Representative, good to see you. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
What ideas came out of your meeting, and I guess even more importantly, can any of them get through Congress, considering your party doesn't control it right now?
Well, let me leave the the second question to voters. We had a lot of great ideas. Economists like Larry Lindsey and Douglas Holtz-Eakin and others came in. The message that I really got was, with regard to debt, when you're in a hole, the first good idea is to stop digging, and that dealing with deficits and debt, their corrosive effect on the economy, has to be a major priority for the Congress. But probably the most clarion message that we heard from all the economists was that we need to not only practice fiscal discipline here in Washington, but pass immediate, fast-acting tax relief for working families and small businesses and family farmers. There was discussion about ideas like a payroll tax holiday and other ideas that would speed not government largesse, borrowed money, bailout money into the economy, but rather, the fastest way to get money into this economy is don't take it in the first place. So there was a lot of talk about tax relief, a lot of talk about the need for fiscal discipline, and that I hope is some of the stuff that they'll be talking about at the White House later today.
Would you, Congressman, favor a tax credit for businesses that add jobs and somehow directly tie that tax credit to every incremental job that they bring in?
Well, I got to tell you, the businesses I talk with back in Indiana say they don't need so much an incentive to hire people. They need to see this economy grow in a way that creates demand. I think that again, these boutique targeted tax credits and tax relief ideas as standalones are attractive, but they should be no substitute for the kind of across-the-board, broad-based tax relief. When combined with fiscal discipline, I believe will result in getting this economy moving. And the folks gathered in Republican leader John Boehner's office today for our economic summit were in broad agreement with that.
Congressman Dennis Neal here. But why couldn't Republicans and Democrats have done this job summit together today? Were you not invited to the White House summit? Why hold a clearly separate and not bipartisan meeting of your own?
Boy, I'll tell you, that's a really great question. I was not invited to come down to the White House. I can't speak for other Republican leaders. But look, the challenges facing this country's economy are so profound. We ought to be coming together across party lines. But that's not been the approach that we've seen Democrats here in Congress or this administration take throughout this year. The so-called stimulus bill, they didn't include a single Republican proposal for getting the economy moving again. And I think, quite frankly, the White House Jobs Summit today is a tacit admission by the White House and Democrats in Congress that stimulus bill has failed. And so we'd like to move past the partisan approach to economic recovery, and we're ready, willing, and able to do that if the door ever opens.
Representative Pence, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.